Hey, sports fans, River here for Caravel Gaming. And I have to do incredibly well to beat my previous video. But I am rich now in gold. So it's time to get fall back to earth and get sort of bashed up and get one win or something. So I don't get a big head, right? Do you know, I really want to play Mage just because I'm owed a Flame Strike. Like, I'd just like to have a Flame Strike. Am I asking too much for the game to let me play Flame Strike? Everyone else seems to get it, just not me. So this is pretty interesting. We can go with the Gnomish. Bit of a weak 4-drop. Spiteful Smith, which is a solid 5-drop, obviously. Its ability is of no use to me. Or the Unstable Ghoul, which offers a fair chunk of protection in the early game, and that 1 damage to everything allows me to maybe use my hero ability to ping stuff off. If I get a few Flame Strikes, you could say, well, you could argue that you take the Gnomish then, try and dig towards it. The Cult Master's a lot of an easier choice there, really. And Zombie Chow. I like Zombie Chow, he's cool. Well, this looks like being a Nerubian egg. We can always ping it ourselves, so it's not the worst thing in the world. And some interesting choices here. Cone of Cold's okay, Mad Bomber's okay, and Leponome is okay. I think we go with the Mad Bomber. Like, we don't have to kill everything, you know, we just have to do sort of 1 damage to it and then we can ping it to finish it off here. I was tempted with the second Chow. I'm tempted with this Mad Scientist as well, to be honest, but there's a Boulder Fist Ogre. And I think we have to take that instead. Fireball seems pretty obvious here, faced with the other two. I've had a lot of Sea Giant and Blood Knight being offered at the same time over the last sort of 20 videos, because I really like Blood Knight, but I like Sea Giant even more. Yep, Swampoos. Fits into the curve here, we need some things happening at 3 mana. Like, it's not such a huge deal if your 3 mana drops are quite weak, because some of your 2 drops also sort of trade with your opponent's 3 drops. Nice! We'll have a Yeti. Well, a little bit rougher. I think I've got enough 2-drops. I mean, I might kind of have another couple of 2-drops forced on me a bit later in the game. But Haunted Creeper's a pretty good one. So I guess we can take another one there. Arcanist is cool if you like secrets. I don't particularly like secrets, so take the Stampeding Coda. And Imp Master again works well with the Mage ability. You're making a bunch of 1/1s, so you get to like run that into their 3/2 and finish it off with a ping. Probably am taking a secret now, aren't I? Or do we risk a Lord of the Arena? Probably not. Stormwind Champ, he's the champ. Still no Flame Strike. Like, totally not surprised by this. It's only other people who get Flame Strikes. He says, trying to get the game to give him a Flame Strike. Yay! So we need a few meaty guys to finish this deck off now. And that's an interesting one, Dark Iron Dwarf or Chillwind Jetty. I am moving over a little towards a Dark Iron Dwarf, because I have a bunch of weaker guys. And also because I've got a Nerubian egg, so yeah, I think that's the reason we take the Dwarf there. I was like, umming and ahhing about which is better. I was like, oh, okay, I've got an Nerubian egg. Yeah, that makes sense. I think we actually take the Leper Gnome here. Like, the Flesh-Eating Ghoul can be okay, but I think another 1-drop. Yep. Water Elemental, pretty obvious, ridiculously good card. Oh! No! We have a Flame Strike. Only the one. Only the one, but it's better than nothing, right? Snapjaw or Cone of Cold? We'll try Cone of Cold. It's tempting to go with Duplicate. I think a Grizzly wins out there, though. And this is a little bit tougher. I mean, we could take the Mirror Entity, but like the Worgen obviously interacts very nicely with our hero ability. And the Scarlet Crusader is also pretty good as a 3-drop. So I don't really mind what people take there. Well, we've got a Mirror Entity, so we could take a Mad Scientist, but 50% of the time when we play the Mad Scientist, the Mirror Entity's already going to be out of our deck. So I think we just take the straight up Arcane Intellect here, to be honest. And finish off with our Defender. So, 1 Flame Strike, no Polymorphs, which really hurts, only 1 Fireball. Maybe 5 wins, probably. You know, you need like 2 or 3 Flame Strikes ideally, and you do need a couple of Polymorphs for their big guy that you can't otherwise deal with.
Jaina versus Garrosh. Victory or death.
We can say goodbye to all of these cards. All of these cards, and see whether we can pick up a Swamp Ooze. Pretty good.
I can't do that.
Yes, I can do that. Apparently I was trying to attack them. Not quite sure how you work that one out, but there you go. So what's he going to do faced with the turn 1 Zombie Chow? Oh. Character. Seems like a good trade, you know, it's great because you get to trade off, and he's used his coin. So now we're sort of ahead in tempo now for the rest of the game. Ideally he makes a 3-2 here, I play the Leper Gnome, and he pings his Swamp Ooze. That would be the perfect thing for me here. It's pure 50-50 whether it happens or not. Roll the dice. Yay! How lucky! Gnomes! He's getting beaten up by 2 gnomes. One looking a bit worse for wear there.
My eyes are open. You call that a weapon?
Of course. I should have obviously played that differently there, I guess. The problem there was that if I put the Dark Iron Dwarf on the 3-2 and the Knife Juggler pinged the player, then the 2-1 can't take out his guy. So it was kind of wasted mana one way or the other, right? But that Sludge Belcher's a ridiculous card.
Get behind me.
Well, I mean, like, my choices are make the Grizzly, ping this, run the Belcher in, hit him, or make the Boulder Fist Ogre, run the 4-2 in. And I feel against warriors, big guys are better. They don't have like a polymorph to be able to deal with big guys, and they have to use their weapons, so given it's behind a wall as well, makes it ridiculously tough for him to reach.
I wonder.
And this was all because I made the Zombie Chow turn 1, and he coined into a card that trades with Zombie Chow. So he's just behind on tempo for the entire rest of the game. And like, you know, what can he do? What can he do other than make some terrible cards, really? I'll make another big guy and hope you don't have a big game hunter. I would have been equally sad if you'd gone like Dark Iron Dwarf and Big Game Hunter your guy. Like 6-7, you know. Not that he would have had the mana for that, he would have had to have made the 1-2. Sorry, the 2-1. But it's looking pretty grim for him. Like, this is what happens when you go first and when you play a Zombie Chow. And you're still dead. Didn't really achieve anything there. Yeah, I'll just give it charge and die. Thank you. Amazing opening hand there. Pretty much the nuts. And he didn't make a weapon. No Fiery War Axe equals good times. But yeah, I'm not going to do brilliantly with this deck, because it's not really broken. I mean, I said that yesterday, and, you know, look what happened. Maybe with like another 2 Sludge Belchers in this deck. We're gonna be seeing a fair amount of this, I think, today. I'm actually tempted to keep the Flame Strike because I only have 1 and I really want to draw it. And everyone's like, I can't believe you're keeping the Flame Strike. There you go. Yay! Chow to rescue. And yet another opponent grimaces at the turn 1 Chow. And same thing, you know, they coin and you get a 2-for-1, but of course they've used their coin. Like, Chow's so ridiculously good if you get it turn 1, especially on the play. The 1-2, you know, less impressive.
It's time for a little blood.
And this way he frostbolts. But the cool thing is, even if he frostbolts and then attacks my 1-2, I get to play Defender Vargas, turn the little 1-1s that appear into 2-2s and use one of them to beat up his guy. So, tempo-wise, not that bad. He could have also pinged his own guy, and raged it and done the same thing there.
You call that
So I'm happy with what I've drawn off the top of the deck, like everything seems to be going fine so far. Well, I was going to play the Imp Master and maybe, like, ping that, I guess, but I think probably Defender Vargas is just better here.
shield for Argus.
It also kind of wastes his hero ability last turn.
Give me a quest.
So this isn't going to end well for him. Not going to end well for him at all.
Into the breach.
I want to keep this alive so that the 1-1s that it creates
To the breach.
aren't destroyed, but maybe we just send the 5-5 in there, to be honest. Like,
Done.
maybe that's just best, really, there. Like, seemed to work okay. Imp Master, yep.
I am not a morning person.
Into the breach.
Normally a good card, a Swamp Ooze, just not today.
Your magic shall not save you.
There's nothing we can really do here other than Flame Strike and then have him Flame Strike.
Let the dark in.
Hey, Flame Strike is just amazing when you're on top of the game. It's just grade A at ruining somebody's day. I guess we give him a Kodo if this is Mirror Entity, or we can give him a Knife Juggler.
Put this apple on your head. Put this apple on your head.
So 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we'll take him out because we can.
Let the dark in.
Because even if he Flame Strikes here, this guy's still going to be alive. And I get to heal it back up with the Farseer and ping him. Turns out Flame Strike's pretty good. This video is going to be a bit choppy. My computer's misbehaving a little bit today. It's about 7 years old now. This computer had a few spare parts in it, so getting towards the end of its life. It will be relegated to browsing the internet fairly soon.
Jaina versus Uther. I will fight with honor.
You asked for it.
Can't say I particularly want any of these cards, even though I'm quite happy at going first. I want a Zombie Chow, obviously. Not a Zombie Chow, I am Sad Panda. Draws Zombie Chow off the top of the deck. Yay! Obviously, Creeper with Cult Master's quite good. Creeper with Knife Juggler is pretty good as well, but I doubt that's actually going to happen. Right, but if I play the Creeper turn 2 and then play the Knife Juggler and run the Creeper into like one of his guys, that would be awesome. And then get 2 shots of the Knife Juggler. And if both of those shots miss, I'll be extremely sad. Meh. Awkward. I don't really want to play the Knife Juggler there because it's got 3 toughness, so it's likely going to get pinged once and be like a 3-1. And
Get in there and fight, maggot.
what are you doing? Why would you attack me there? Feels pretty bad. Still, yeah, I'll take it.
Put this apple on your head.
Yeah, of course you shoot the player. 1 in 16 chance of shooting the player twice, and shoots the player. Unbelievable. All you had to do was shoot any of those cards on the board. Like a 1 in 16 chance of screwing me over, and you screw me over. Like 6.2% chance or whatever that was. Unbelievable. So I'm just setting up a play where I play the Cult Master next turn. And draw 2 cards. Well, that's annoying. I still get the 2 cards, but not really what I hoped.
Join or die!
Luckily I've got this Flame Strike. You know, it's kind of like, oh look, I'm losing out on board position. But that's fine, because I've got a Flame Strike. Just put up a little bit of a speed bump there. That's the thing, you know, if I had Polymorph, I could go, well, okay, I just poly your huge guys until you start playing smaller guys, and then Flame Strike.
Give me a quest.
Handle it!
Skill Strike resolves. Let's see if I've still got enough here. Congrats, you hit me for 3.
Reporting for duty.
So I'm going to ping that, and that leaves me with 7 mana. Let's just play the Water Elemental, because it's obviously ridiculous. And if he's got like a True Silver Champion or something like that, he gets frozen attacking it. We also have to consider the Consecration.
Get in there and fight, maggot!
Really? Okay.
Reporting for duty.
Nice. How lucky.
My shield for Argus!
It's a scary egg. Things are looking pretty bad for the Pally now, thanks to Skill Strike. Hmm. You're gonna run your guys at my egg? I don't think so, are you? You're just gonna sit there and do nothing and go, yeah, I suck. But then I just ping your 2-1, so you kind of have to attack, don't you? You gotta turn it into a 4-4 at some point.
I must move quickly.
Just not this turn. How lucky! Ridiculous. It's like yawn. How crazy is that?
Into the breach.
I feel like he's probably correct. Just go for him there, but I might as well just completely demoralize him. The thing is, even if he goes like equality, wild pyromancer equality, all these guys still survive because the Stormwind champion makes them all sort of 4-2 and 2-1. So he has to have equality consecrate. And everything lives. Fantastic. Double consecrate?
For the king!
No? Okay. That felt pretty pathetic, that consecrate, didn't it? 6, 9, 13, 15, 17.
For the alliance. Into the breach.
I mean, I guess there's no reason to like overcommit here. And a fireball to your face. I just felt so disgusting. Like, nothing about that game felt fair in any way there. I was like, oh, I'll just draw all my best cards. And then you'll die. Yeah, I mean, it's absolutely fine. Turns out it's absolutely fine having one Flame Strike on one Fireball and one Water Elemental if you always draw your one Flame Strike, your one Fireball and your one Water Elemental. Turns out it's not so bad. Another Paladin!
I will fight with honor.
You asked for it.
I think we get rid of them all and try to find something playable. Oh, in a little bit of trouble here. But we're going first, so having a slow start usually isn't as bad going first. Well, yeah, this is pretty rough. Especially if he's got a true silver champion, I might not be able to recover from that. Whew! I love it when they do that and I don't have a turn 2 play. Right, well, I was going to ping you, but now I guess I'll ping that instead. Right, I just have big guys. I really need to draw my Flame Strike here. Because if he rushes at me, it's all over. This is where he goes, coin, true silver champion, and I cry.
You love my new recipe.
That is fine. That is absolutely acceptable. I have no problems with that play. I guess we can do this because he's on 4 mana and he's still got the coin. So this, and any guy that gets summoned from the mirror entity is obviously going to trade with his 2/2. Like, if that 2-2 is a 3-3, then maybe I'd play the Farseer instead.
Don't mess with Tusker.
I guess I'll have the 2-3 then.
Don't mess with Tusker.
So we could like Cone of Cold in the middle there. We could also
Suck steel.
beat that up,
Why?
heal us up, and ping this guy. So he's going to have like 4/5s and big guys now he's going to be playing, I'd imagine. That's fine. Doesn't help his board position at all.
Bring out your dead. Suck steel. Why?
So he needs like Blessing of Kings and another buff.
Truth is my shield.
I think Cone of Colds, definitely the play here. And also threatening like just a metric ton of damage by pinging my own Worgen. Like threatening 14 damage next turn.
I wonder.
Yeah, kinda have to do that. All bad things happen to you.
Follow the rule. Reporting for duty.
So we've got a few choices. I think like the Stormwind Champ feels pretty solid, but if we don't play the Champ, we can trade like that and play like a Sea Giant. Yeah, we could go like a couple of guys, Sea Giant to beat up your stuff. And like, because the egg makes sense. It's sort of anti-consecration tech. And the egg gets to attack with the Stormwind Champion next turn. And now he's regretting having my previous guy follow the rules, right?
I got the best deals anywhere.
Equality? You may have a card. He's got to consecrate, and he's like, I really don't want to consecrate because he gets 2 spiders, and he gets an Anubian as well. Why would you consecrate? Feels pretty bad. And he's there going, yeah, why did I just consecrate? That seems terrible. I have no idea what I was thinking. The fact that he's considering going for my 4/4 here says that he must have another consecrate, right?
Behold the mighty of Stormwind.
So given that in mind, I'll play around it this way. And just hope he doesn't have any quality and it consecrates. Then I cry really hard. And he's just dead. Been nice playing with you. You're just dead. Sustenance. Why not? Let the gnome disease kill him. Oh, my computer's so slow today. 4 wins. Good start. It's nice to have like at least a couple of drafts where, you know, I get solid cards. I've had a few really crappy choices recently on a few of my videos. Where the best on offer is like a 2/3 for 3 mana. You know, the 3 cards.
You asked for it.
So again, I think I keep the Flame Strike. I think he's a little bit greedy, but it worked okay for me last time. Oh, we got a wrath out of him. Enjoy that 5 life. I considered, you know, coining out the water elemental next turn, but I didn't really like the idea of hero powering him. That seems fine. That's why Demolisher's a pretty bad card. And awesome, he gets to play a swipe just for one guy. Obviously Water Elemental, particularly devastating against Druids because they use their hero power so much.
Where shall I strike?
Why does that not surprise me?
I am not money.
Here comes swipe number 2. So I did it this way so I get my Sea Giant out because I'm making guys and not killing his guy. Like, that's the plan anyway. I'm not quite sure how it'll work out, but potentially I could just Cone of Cold next turn on his guys and then Flame Strike the turn after. But I have to get past his 4-2 to be able to actually start beating him up, so ideally I'd like him to make 2 guys rather than 1. Cult Master's not a bad draw at all, is it? Yeah, actually, Cult Master's an amazing draw. What am I talking about?
Let the dark in.
Oh, I have another card out. Thank you very much. Yep, that felt acceptable.
They are bent to my command.
Generally a pretty risky play. Run that in, Mad Bomber. Cone of Cold. Buy me a turn, or just play Sea Giants. Feel like I'll be running that in no matter what, obviously. Well, might as well make the Sea Giant one cheaper, right?
Time runs out on me.
No, he's definitely in Flame Strike range, so... Okay. Oh, even after Flame Strike. Which is the nice thing, really. But of course, no chance of me playing the Mad Bomber. Bad things happen when I play the Mad Bomber. Way too unreliable. Seems fine. Like, actually happy to trade off there. Because I'm playing Mirror Entry obviously because he has to make big guys at this point in the game, and it stops him hopefully from playing a big tree. No, apparently not. He's just drawn a 2/2, and now he plays another big tree.
They are bent to my command.
He likes his Mark of the Wilds, doesn't he? Turns out I like my fireballs.
Mind if I roll need?
I'll give him his due. He's holding on for dear life there.
Apple on your head.
Well, I'm not taking any risks. I'm not gonna dump the Mad Bomber onto this board.
Pain speak to me.
But it's been real, but
I can see.
we've had enough now. 5 wins. I think I said I get about 5 wins, so maybe I'll get a few more. Maybe I'll go 5 and 3.
Jaina versus
Certainly I'll lose this one if he has a bunch of weapons.
You asked for it.
Greetings.
Hello.
Certainly no reason to put that knife juggler out there.
Put this apple on your head.
He gets his first. Like, how rude. So we've got a few choices. Play our own knife juggler. It doesn't seem much point in like coining out one of these. He's going to trade with the knife juggler anyway. I mean, we could make the mirror entity, but then
Put this apple on your head.
equally, you know, what's going to happen? He's just going to play something crap. Yeah, if I make any of these cards, like he has a weapon, just kills them all anyway, so not a whole lot of point to that. Ciao! Oh, like, it's probably better to play the Worgen. Like, the Farseer is extremely flexible, you know, being able to heal something back up that's taken damage, so it offers you, like, improvements to your board position.
Silvermoon shall not fall.
So we could play the Chow, he gets to run it in, I get to ping it next turn. Or we could, like, coin maybe the mirror entity.
I will crush you.
As, like, he can't really play a 5-drop now. Well, you know, he can, but... so it kind of forces him to play, like, the weakest guy he has, which hopefully should die to the Kodo. Guess he's just going to make a weapon then. Yeah, he really wants to make his 5-drop and he knows he shouldn't. My god, he knows he shouldn't make that 5-drop. It's like, okay.
You call that a weapon?
I'll have a 4-4. 4-4 seems cool.
A weapon.
Works for me. Well, there's a couple of nice cards I've just drawn. I'm not sure I want to trade my 4-4 with his 4-4, given I've got the Stormwind Champion next turn. So I'd rather hopefully try to set that up, really. Because even if he makes a champion of his own, he still has to run him to my 1-2. Yeah, even play the champion, run the Chow into the Dark Iron Dwarf, and then have a couple of big beefy dudes that'll beat up whatever he does. I think seems absolutely fine.
Behold the might of Stormwind!
I'm making his death bite pretty crap, as both my guys have 6 toughness. This is what I talk about with the Earthen Ring Farce here. So now if he makes like a 3-3 or something, I can run my guy into it, heal my guy back up. Like a lot more flexible than holding on to the Worgen. I mean, the Worgen's got a cool ability with the Mage, but the way I was seeing this game play out to the Earthen Ring Farce here was going to be the better thing to hold on to there.
Bring me steel!
Mildly awkward. Guess we just make another huge guy. I suppose we can throw a 3-3 down first, for what it's worth. But I think I'm actually just gonna take that guy off the board and try and draw into my Flame Strike, thinking about it. Seems like a much better play. Because he just loses when I draw my Flame Strike, given I've already got the board.
What now? Back to work!
They all bend to my command!
Mind if I roll need?
And the Sea Giant just keeps getting cheaper. I think the Sea Giant has to wait another turn.
What to do? What to do?
You call that a weapon?
Yeah, I think healing afterwards.
My eyes are open.
Like, we're not in a rush to kill him, so I'm just trying to sort of like maximise the value from a lot of my cards. Save the fireball for the big stuff, right? So Sea Giant has to wait yet another turn. So risky Mad Bomber. I only have to hit either of his guys.
Wanna blow something up?
Fail miserably.
Sorry that happened.
It's like, that's fine. It didn't crush me either, so I'll take it.
Pass me that arc light spanner!
For the Lich King!
It's another big guy. I was going to play a Sea Giant and then that happened. Probably should still play the Sea Giant, right?
What to do? What to do?
My shield for Argus!
Go! Is he sorry that happened? I'm not sorry that happened. He might be sorry it happened. And he's like, oh, I can armor up. You got an execute? Or are you bound?
What now? For the War Chief!
Throw all your guys at my Sea Giants. He's like, yeah, I have to just do it or else I'm dead. Rough. And he's dead anyway, so fun times.
To Northrend!
Victory!
Hello.
Oh, wrong emote. I wasn't even trolling him there. I legitimately clicked the wrong emote there. He'll probably add me as a friend now and say, how rude. I feel bad. I looked for the well played and I missed. Yes. It took so long to appear on the screen because my computer's so old and crap. I forgot. I thought it was at the bottom left. But yeah, not easy game, that one. You know, he just had solid guys.
Versus Thrall!
Oh, here we go.
For Doomhammer!
Here come the fire elementals. I don't want any of these cards, to be honest. I want a zombie chow, that's what I want. You'll have to do. Chow! Not a Chow. However, a very good card. A card I will not be playing until he makes a weapon. Unless I've close to got the game won.
Mind if I roll me?
And works well in conjunction with the loot hoarder, because of course, you know, if he has the axe, he'll make it and I draw a card off the loot hoarder, so I think everything seems fine in that respect. The turn 2 Chow. Powerful stuff. So I've got a choice of just making a raptor, but since the Farseer technically at the moment survives the Chow, I'll go with that. I'll say technically, because it might turn into a 3-4 Chow. Well, I'm pretty certain he just runs it into my 2-1, and then hopefully, as long as he doesn't make the healing totem, we ping it.
I wonder.
Like, that turn 2 Chow is probably really screwed him up. You know, he's thinking, I would have been able to do so much more if I had it last turn, because then I can make it like a totem the turn after, and do stuff, and feel productive. So we could go like Knife Juggler and hope to shoot either of his guys. Or we can ping this. Or ping this even. Ping that, run that in. Or just make a 3-6 cause it's a ridiculous card. Which seems to be like a pretty good play. I mean, you know me, if I make this Knife Juggler, he's obviously going to shoot the player. It's just how it is.
Put this apple on your head.
Yay!
That was a mistake. Of course. My eyes are open.
Looks fine to me.
Of course.
So I want to put this guy, little guy out there, because we can pump him up with a Dark Iron Dwarf, take something big out.
Wonder.
Fire Elemental. Okay. Bold Fist Ogre.
You call that a weapon?
Medic!
So we got a choice of Water Elemental, Ironfur Grizzly, or Sludge Belcher, And ping. So we'll take that option. Somewhere in the deck is my one. So this speed bump should give me a little bit of a chance. Take the giant out without losing too much. Yeah, that was a pretty pathetic axe, isn't it? That's also pretty good. Like two huge guys.
That was a mistake.
One thing I'm pretty certain I can say, that was not a mistake.
Behold the might of Stormwind!
Now, even if you make a Doomhammer, it's still absolutely correct to take that out there and put my guy on the board.
I'll put it on your tab.
That's actually helped me out.
For the Alliance!
So now he can't just make the giant, because he's going to cost him like 8 mana or something. And he knows that's Mirror Entity, like everyone knows that's Mirror Entity.
You love my new recipe.
Thank you for buffing my guy.
Love my new
I
recipe.
approve of you buffing my guy.
Thank you.
2-3 into 4-3. It's like, yep, that seems absolutely fine. I guess your 8/8's getting a fireball, right? I should run this in, shouldn't I? Which is better to run in here?
What to do? What to do?
It's probably better to keep the creepers, isn't it?
Don't push me.
Yeah, it's definitely better to do it that way.
For the Alliance!
Because they get buffed up by the champ. And he goes, yep, that's pretty good. Good old Stormwind champ. What a champ. So it did look scary, like when he had Giant and Earth Elemental. I was like, yeah, it's pretty good. But we had enough just to hold him off there. Like, our lack of polymorphs wasn't really punished.
Tear you apart.
Yay! We got the Chow! Chow Chow Baby, that's what Vanilla Ice should have sung. Maybe he's Italian. Italian undead zombie. It's like, Chow! But then he comes back. He never really truly goes away because he's undead. Arrgh. I wonder if that's a really annoying card, he says.
I'll show them all!
Unsurprisingly, he gets the secrets. Well, I was going to do something else, like play a Grizzly. I guess I do that now. Now, obviously, if that's a Vaporize, I lose my guy. But if it's a Vaporize, I just make another guy, right? Like, that seems fine. Plus, you know, I've got to get rid of the Vaporize. It has to go away. Might as well get his guys down to flame strike range. Right, I can't play any of my big guys while he still has the Emperor Cobras out there.
I wonder.
I'm ready. I'm not ready.
And there's another guy to flame strike. Might cost him that play. Might just cost him. Bit of a tempo loss for him there. How lucky.
Mind if I roll knee? Mind if I roll knee?
You may also have one.
They are banned to my command.
Glad he didn't get any of my other guys there. That would have been a tad awkward. What you thinking over there, hey? Nice. I approve of that fireball immensely. Wow, wasting a polymorph on that. Wow. That seems tragic, to say the least.
You call that a
I'll just polymorph your 2-1. I mean, you've got to have like 3 polymorphs to be able to do that, right?
To Northrend!
Turns out it's a good card, and other people also draft them.
You love my new recipe.
Nah. Flame Strike seems very weak. Cult Master's not a huge amount better. Maybe just go with the Sea Giants. And go like, meh, Sea Giants. I mean, you think he's got to have another polymorph, given he just wasted one on a 2-1. Maybe he just deemed that 2-1 like the biggest threat possible I could play, and therefore it had to be polymorphed.
What to do? What to do?
The Cult Master was calling me. Like, it's pretty close call, that one. I'll be vindicated if he makes a bunch of guys this turn, because he's got no other way of dealing with the 8/8, and then I get to Flame Strike.
The Sunwell.
Close out on me.
You call that a win?
Well, I could Flame Strike here. Or I could play the Cult Master.
Join or die! Or both.
But the Cone of Cold, really good draw here. Forces him to play some more guys. More to Flame Strike.
Behold the might of Stormwind!
Sure. So, playing the Mirror Entity, because he has to make a small guy now to trigger the Mirror Entity. He can't make a big guy. And that's obviously good for the Flame Strike.
For the crusade!
And now he's boned. Like, GG. Like, forced him to overcommit, he eventually overcommits, and his entire board goes away.
Pass me that arc-light spanner.
My shield for Argus!
Get behind me.
How lucky!
Behold the might of Stormwind!
I'm good at this game, aren't I?
Into the breach!
This has been hard work, though. This has been a lot of hard work, this game. Keeping this as an egg because it's sort of anti-flame strike tech, I guess. He's got a pretty good deck. However, he's now dead.
For the Alliance!
To the breach!
Should have killed him with the egg, shouldn't I? Like this egg. Trundles up slowly, or rolls maybe. Punch. I've been punched by an egg before for 2 damage. Like legs, you know, just sort of pop out the bottom of the egg maybe. Walk over, beefy fist. Joosh. So that was definitely a battle of attrition. It was just one of those games where he went, okay, dump all my guys and hope you don't have a flame strike. I mean, it can happen that way. It seemed like he was playing around it for such a long time, but I wasn't going to flame strike unless it was something really devastating.
Jaina versus Jaina!
You asked for it. My magic will tear you apart.
Cult Master's pretty nice if I can keep hold of the middle of the board. Okay, so long as I hit him once, I'm going to be happy. Twice, obviously ecstatic. So when that first one hit me, I was like, oh, please, no. And then the other two hit, and I was like, how lucky! It's quite good. We coin out a loot hoarder here just to trade with his 1-1 so we can play the Cult Master next turn. Nah. I might want to coin out this Stampeding Kodo. Well, ideally he runs his 1-1 into my 1-2 and pings it to finish it off. And then plays like another guy for 2 mana, like a 3-2, and then I go Cult Master, run both my 1-1s into. And he goes and does the same. How rude. But I guess that's how it happens sometimes, right? I mean, we're taking a risk here, he doesn't have something with charge, but... even so, it's not terrible. If he made something with Taunt, I'd just have to fireball his Cult Master and suck it up. Like wasting a fireball on a Cult Master, but I can't let him have too many cards there.
What to do?
But ideally, I want my 1-1 to be dead this turn. So I can play the Cult Master and run my 1-1s into whatever it is he has out at that moment.
Time runs out of me.
But it's just that 3-6, it's a horrible, horrible backside on it. I guess I just let him have a card, don't I? Like, I just let him have a card and then fireball his dude. Like, that seems absolutely fine. And just get an extra guy out for this Cult Master. I mean, if he makes a couple of dudes himself, potentially I could do like Cult Master and Sea Giant for 2, but... yeah, I'll have 3 cards, thank you very much.
Join or die!
Well played.
And none of the cards I draw are 2 mana. I was hoping at least one of them might be there. Oh, that was a bit rough, wasn't it?
Put this apple on your head.
Enjoy your demolisher, sir. Like for one whole turn. And now you have to throw your knife juggler in at my Kodo as well.
It's time for a little blood.
Oh, he missed it that time. You gotta ping it now. I'm good at drawing cards. Spiteful Smith's pretty sizable chap. Maybe a mirror entity. Or an Imp Master. Well, the mirror entity stops him making something ridiculously huge. I mean, we could also go with the Argent, but we don't really have a play to go with it.
They all bend to my command.
Because he's played a couple of small guys on the last few turns, so maybe he's not got too many of them left, really.
What to do?
I'll have one of those, that works for me. I think that is fine. I just need to draw a Flame Strike and this game's gonna be over, right? But I feel like I'm slightly ahead sort of card advantage wise, so it's just a case of him not destroying me with a Flame Strike as well. Like, just trading off as much as possible, running him out of cards, and hopefully running him out of fireballs as well. So this is where we get rolled over by a Flame Strike. But it doesn't happen. Awesome.
For the king!
Yep, that's pretty good. And that's also pretty good. So we have to ping that. Like, that's not an option. Like, that has to be pinged. There's not really a whole lot we can do other than that. I guess we're taking 7.
I wonder.
Oh, for Flame Strike, making my plays a lot easier. We probably just have to Sea Giant and hope he doesn't kill us with a fireball. and then give the Sea Giant taunt.
What to do? What to do?
But we can do the Sea Giant thing next turn, right? Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I'm dead to so many things here. I probably just have to make the Sea Giant go. You know what? My only way of winning is you not having a Fireball or a Polymorph or a Silence.
I'll show them all!
Right, that's fine. That I don't care about. Like, that I can live with.
Put this apple on your head.
My shield for Argus!
Well, I was hoping I'd get to shoot his guys. Didn't really work out that way. And now he just goes, Flame Strike? Frostball you? Obviously, because you made your Flame Strike, and therefore you get to win. That's how it happens. I didn't make my Flame Strike, he made his Flame Strike. Such is life. I mean, I was going to lose eventually. It's no real surprise it was to a Flame Strike. It seems to be most of my arena deaths. Certainly as far as mages are concerned. Yeah, the card needs a nerf. I'm never going to change my opinion on that. It needs to be changed to a rare.
Let the hunt begin.
You asked for it.
So again, I'm just going to keep the Flame Strike. I think very often it's too slow against Hunter, but it's the best card in my deck by such a long margin.
Greetings, traveler.
Hello.
You know, if I lose simply because, like, the other 10 cards I draw are terrible, so be it.
Wanna blow something up?
That was rude. That was extremely rude. So, yeah, this game might be over by the time I've finally done something. That's Huffer. At least it's not Huffer, right? That's really trying to hold on. It's like Cone of Cold, buy me a turn. Hopefully.
Put this apple on your head.
Maybe not. Why are you playing Knife Juggler when I've got an egg? Hey? Why would you do that? Well, that obviously shoots me. Yeah, I mean, it goes without saying that you're going to shoot me, right?
They are banned to my
You're never going to shoot the egg with your Knife Juggler. Yep. Must be nice. Shoot the harvest goal, it doesn't really matter, does it? Might as well shoot my egg. Thank you. Well, things are looking pretty poor for me, aren't they? All things considered. Turns out having a slow start sucks. Yeah. Yeah. Not much you can do about that. Gee, what do you think the chances are of me winning with him on 30 and me on 1 life? Like, finally seeing cards that cost 3 mana. I'm like, oh, okay. I wonder how long he's been holding on to that flare, in case I have secrets. Okay, so, you know, he just wanted to BM me after all. Like, shoot you, use flare, all this. How Wolf Ride the whole time? I just wanted to waste your time utterly. How hard is it to just play the Wolf Rider? Apparently ridiculously hard. Like, I don't regret my decision to keep the Flame Strike there. I mean, if the next 5 cards all cost like 5 or more mana, so you're gonna lose irrespective of whether you keep the Flame Strike or ditch it if the rest of your hand's just unplayable. But it gave me a chance to win if I had anything at all remotely decent coming off the top of the deck.
Tear you apart.
We'll keep him Master. How bad can it be? And these were the cards I was kind of hoping for against the Hunter and didn't see any of them.
It's time for a little break.
Well, I was going to go, okay, now I get to play the Mad Bomber. And then he just went, nope. You're not playing the Mad Bomber. I was like, you're absolutely right. I'm not playing the Mad Bomber. How observant of you.
I'll show them. I'll show them all.
That's all I'm going to do there. I mean, there's nothing, pretty much nothing else I can do. He pretty much has to run his guy in and ping mine, right?
I wonder.
That utterly wastes his turn there. Cheeky little Napanome. Okay, it's not a duplicate. It's not a mirror entity, sorry. It might be a duplicate.
Do you like to play with fire?
I'll have one.
Do you like to play with fire?
That's okay with you? Yep, it's a duplicate. It could be a counterspell. But more than likely it's going to be a duplicate. And now the world burns.
Mind if I roll me?
Not really the greatest draw. It's like the entire opposite of my previous game against the Hunter, where I just drew big expensive cards. It's now all of my tiny cards. Oh, okay. That's a big expensive card.
Let the dark in.
Engaging TC-130 until dislocated.
Yes, we may have a 1/1. So, it could be a counterspell. I guess we see when we ping his 1/1, right? Yay! You may have 2 more of those. Thank you very much. Enjoy your imps. Please come again. We done over there? Please attack me, please attack me, please attack me. Please attack me. Please. I'll be your best friend if you attack me. Attack me, attack me. Me, 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 me. Oh. I hate it when they don't get greedy like that. Not really the greatest draw in the world, is it, eh? I mean, this 6-1's dead, so I might as well just play the Mad Bomber. Yeah, obviously I don't even hit it once. And that was asking too much to actually hit the wolf once. I'm really disappointed he didn't attack me there. I so wanted to kill these guys with my flame strike.
What to do? What to do?
Don't mess with Tusker.
And then you have to remember that 2 of the cards in his hand are all imps. But yeah, I'm definitely not wasting a flame strike on these crappy little cards. He's gonna have to play something better to get my flame strike. Not even sure that's worth silencing, really. I mean, it's not really threatening anything, is it? Yeah, it doesn't feel like it's doing anything. Yeah. Yabble. Just play the cards in your hand, dude. Just play the cards in your hand. So you've only got 3 cards. You're obviously going to attack my 3/5 with your 5/5.
I wonder.
I mean, you might get greedy and make a taunt and just attack me for 5. Which he does. I don't know why he's not killing my my 3/5 though.
Let the pain speak to me.
And just what the hell are these 2? I guess he must have like a pyroblast right in his hand. Yeah, it's like the only thing it can be, really. I guess we cone have called him. I mean, sucks giving him another card, but... another ice barrier. I mean, he draws a few cards, but then he plays them and I flame strike them away, right? I do seem to be doing remarkably well at drawing the bad stuff.
Put this apple on your head.
This is more like it. This is what we want to see.
Drink with me, friend.
Ugh. Like that's a bit tedious. And then he goes, attack you for 5, Pyro. Like, look at me. There was nothing I could do in this game at all. Just looking for taunts just didn't happen. And then he goes, oh, well played, hit you for 10. No, apparently he doesn't. Lucky me. Like, somehow still in the game.
We have many secrets.
At least he has run out of secrets. So I've got that going to me.
They are bent to my command.
Cult Master was my first card I was really happy to see in this game. Yeah. That's it, yeah. You got there, you worked out what it is you need to do. How lucky!
To Northrend! My shield for Argon!
Hit him for 10. It's very tempting, isn't it? But no. We will be taking his guys out.
Victory, old Jack!
Suffer.
Yeah, I've just got to try to win there, I think. I'm on 9. I don't have the luxury of many more turns. He could just kill me at any point. Doesn't really matter how he trades there. Yay! How lucky!
The might of Stormwind!
He's getting really, really, and then he goes, Pyro, 10 to the face, well played. I'm amazing. Nope, he goes, actually I've lost. But I'll ping you first, before I concede, cause that 1 damage makes all the difference.
For the Alliance!
Didn't think I was going to win that one. Well, then my good cards came along. Skill-based game there. Oh, a new quest. And we don't get to see what it is. 9 wins. With only 1 Flame Strike. But the thing is, people have to play around. Like, he was playing around my Flame Strike for ages. You know, like, if I didn't have a Flame Strike, he could just play all these guys and he would just have me dead because I had horrible cards. But he had to play around Flame Strike. So when I just had my awful little 3-5 and a pair of like 1-1s and stuff like that, he couldn't just crush me at that point in case I had a Flame Strike. I mean, I did have a Flame Strike, but even if I didn't have a Flame Strike, like, I still would have had like maybe an extra 4 turns to recover.
Jane versus Thrall!
For Doomhammer.
You asked for it.
And you can all go away. Like, loads of people keep Arcane Intellects. Oh, it's 2 cards. No, it's 1 card. It gives you 1 extra card. But what if that Arcane Intellect was a different card? Something else that you could actually play right there and then?
Greetings, friend.
Hello.
So I'm not going to lead out with the knife juggler, because the first guy you play always dies to like a weapon or something. So I might as well just play the raptor. And if he makes a totem, then it's no big deal anyway, is it?
Put this apple on your head.
Lightning storm! No? Cool. Neat. Pow! Oh. How rude! Yeah, and now it goes Dark Iron Dwarf, haha, kill your 3/3. No! Yay! Still holding on. So we could make Dark Iron Dwarf here. Pump this up to 5/3 and hope have that shoot that. If it shoots that, then you know it's also fine anyway. Or we can just make the Water Elemental because it's cool. And take this guy out. And he's also got a fat ass, so if he does Lightning Storm, it's like that's fine. So, you know, we're in the game. We could have been more in the game if my knife juggler had behaved. I definitely feel like I've got a chance, at least. Might not be a great chance.
The Frost Wolves stand ready.
Ciao! I mean, it makes the most sense to use my knife juggler to take out his 5/5, doesn't it?
Hey, catch!
But my hand looks pretty good at this point. You know, I got the board position. I've got like good cards to play for the next couple of turns. I've got the Swampoos in case he makes a Doom Hammer.
I wonder.
I mean, if I get really lucky, I get to freeze him, and then I don't care if he makes a weapon.
Done.
Yep, Fire Elementals are pretty good. Another one?
Blood
Okay,
and plunder.
not another one. That good, eh? So, do we use Defender of Argus to blast through, or the champ?
might of storm wind.
I'll go with the champ. Egg seems cool.
To Northrend. Victorial.
Go. Hope he doesn't draw his lightning storm. That is fine. Absolutely fine.
One shot.
How rude.
My shield for Argus.
Guess we beat him up, right? We just try to kill him.
Victorial.
And if he lightning storms, he lightning storms. No spell power. Obviously spell power. Lightning storm or bloodlust. That's also fine. Yeah, it's not really the greatest thing for him, is it? Hit me for 11, concede. Yeah, he has to take out the 3-3. I mean, that's the sad thing here. Oh!
Well played.
I just drew a fireball. So we got there. We're doing better than expected, really, with this. Ten wins. It's amazing how you can go like 4 wins, 3 wins, 3 wins, 4 wins, and then you go 12, 10. You know, that's just arena for you sometimes. You know, you get a few bad cards in a row and everyone thinks you're terrible, and then you get a couple of pretty decent decks and everyone thinks you're the most incredible thing they've ever seen. I don't think anyone will ever think that about me, but you know what I mean. Okay, I got cheap guys. Cheap guys are good. Lepinome's like not fantastic, but pretty much guarantees what he has to do the following turn, right? Yeah, there we go.
Put this apple on your head.
The old knife juggler imp master combo. Backstab your guy. Wow, Water Elemental feels extremely rude against his deck. We're on for the dream! We're on for the dream! Ping it! Yay! How lucky! 25% chance of doing that, and bang! That's pretty brutal, that is. That's super sick, that one. Super, super sick. Like, that could be the difference between winning and losing right there, that huge, huge chunko lock. And he's probably thinking, you are a disgraceful person. I'm not going to disagree with that. I am. I'm a horrible person. Wow, I'm going to the Immaster. We could try and cheese it again with like a loot hoarder and then pink his guy.
Mind if I roll me?
Oh, just in God mode today, aren't I? Just hitting just perfect things all the time. It's like such skill. No. Why are you not silencing my knife looker? Why weren't you doing that many turns ago that's just been destroying you completely?
Hey, give me that!
Water Elemental. The most annoying card. Assassinate.
To Northrend!
Wow. Everyone loves their archers, don't they? Like, so much of that going on. Tempted to just, like, ping his guy and pass, really, but... if I make any of these, it trades with his 4-2, so I guess I'll make my 3-5. At least force him to buff it up.
I wonder.
So this Swamp Ooze is never getting played. Like, until the point he makes a Deadly Poison or an Assassin's Blade. I'm not even going to use the Swamp Ooze for a Perdition's Blade. Like, that's not really good enough. It's only going to be a 2-1.
I wonder.
It's pretty good. And that's not so good. Really? Is it? Feel free to give me a crappy little guy. There's my crappy little guy. It's amazing how they managed to do that. It's like crappy little guy and really good guy. Well, he has to be defensive. You know, he's on 14 life. Like, what else can he do?
For the crusade!
Skill strike to the rescue. Please put a deadly poison on it. It'll make my day if you do that. And he dumps his guys out. Cool. Feel a lot better now. Like, ooze doing its job. How are you doing over there? You like it? I think he has to run both of his guys into my 4-4, right? That would be the correct play. Assuming the card in his hand's crap. But it's not crap, it's a deadly poison, which is really good. Oh! How rude! That was not what he wanted to see right there, with that weapon in his hand. Sludge. And if he's drawn like a 2-2 here, or even just that, so it's just utterly brutal. Another huge guy?
Behold the might of Stormwind!
I feel I just go to his face here because he has a turn. And then he goes, yep, I'm dead. Yeah, yes, he's dead.
Well played. Well played.
Is he gonna let me kill him with my little ooze? My slime, sorry? He's gonna be slimed on. Just to remind you of Naxxramas days when the slimes start to multiply. Like, no, not the slime! Not quite sure how I got to 11 wins with this deck. Totally wasn't expecting it. Not complaining. Really don't care if I win or lose this last game. Feel like I've done really well.
Watch your back.
Pretty much the same hand, right? I actually want to get rid of this Leponome. But the only time it's even mildly playable is like turn 1. Because now he kind of has to coin and wake up his weapon. I mean, my turn 2 play isn't particularly fantastic of loot order, and he gets to do the same.
Mind if I roll me?
Do you like to play with fire?
That's not very good. So he could like backstab my guy to kill it, which would be sad, but then I can just ping his guy. Yeah, it's like I'll just ping your guy and that'll kill yours, so you know, he doesn't feel that much better really. I'm tempted to just make the swamp ooze here, to be honest. Because I need it for the tempo. I don't think I can afford to just pass there and not have anything. Oh, there's the deadly poison. Oh, I had it all along. I guess I make a guy with 6 toughness then.
They are banned to my command.
Looks fine. He didn't take the chance there. He could have. He could have took the chance that I wouldn't have a frostbolt if he attacked me for 7.
Are you ready for this? Behold the might of Stormwind!
I'm just gonna make a big guy. Really? Because that's all he's been doing is making big guys as well. And now he's playing Miracle Rogue. Yep. He's gonna have to carry on making big guys. Hopefully run him out of all of his ridiculous removal. But, you know, we are at 11 wins, so you are just going to play people with ridiculous decks. That's fine. Like, that I'm happy to see.
This guy's toast.
My shield for Arthur!
Go. Attempt to hold on. It's not going to happen, but you never know. Oh, look, another deadly poison. I love playing rogue and getting deadly poisons. It's just the best card. So I need my flame strike.
They are banned to my command.
Really need my flame strike. Really need a cone of cold. Go! And that's game if you haven't drawn something good. Wow. Ow. Go to 4. I'll also have one, and now you're dead. Yay! 12 wins. Incredible. What a cone of cold that was. Like, yoink! How lucky! 12 wins twice in a row. What is happening here? I've just gone rich. So I got like 490 something ridiculous gold last time. Now I get packs this time. Packs. Okay. I thought the pack was here last time, so I thought, oh no, I've got double pack. Golden Savagery. So 385 gold. Not as impressive. My pack was pretty close to the nut low last time. That's a common. That's also a common. That's also a common. That's a rare. Oh, 2 rares. Rare. Young Priestess and Lava Burst. Yeah. Anyway, guys, thanks for checking my videos out. 9995 gold. I think I've got to go play some constructed now and get like 3 wins. I can't have that. That's not acceptable. Ooh, win some games with Shaman or Warlock, maybe. Anyway, guys, yeah, thanks for checking the video out. It's another long video, so hopefully you all enjoyed it. Don't forget to join us over at Facebook. Links, you know, on that side of the video, and of course, you know, if you feel like donating a few dollars, feel free to visit the old patreon.com/Ribbo and help me out so I can make more videos in the future. Anyway, that's all for now.